Good morning, and welcome to Bricolage with Pink Girly. It's Sunday morning, March 12th, and I'm a little out of breath. Hubby just got home, and I asked him about something in the garage. These paper bags. I knew I had oversized paper bags, and we moved them from our other house. I mean, we've been here 10 years. So I knew we had them because we don't throw anything away. Good morning, Gail. And there were regular lunch bags there. See, I found them. He said, no, I haven't seen them. And I looked up, and lo and behold, there it were. Laura Jersey was on yesterday, and she was just doing a regular store bag, grocery bag. I don't have any of those either anymore. And I happened to think of these. And I thought, oh, yeah, that would make such a cute journal. Oh my gosh, I am so crazed with journals. So I think I want that one to go that way, and I want this one to go this way. And Laura just folded it like the natural fold, like of a big bag. But this one doesn't have that, so I'm just kind of, good morning, Susan. So I'm going to gesso these babies up, and I'm going to put some pages in. I'm thinking if I slit this, oh, I could just trim this here, and then that would go, oh, yeah. Hold on. While we wait for some folks to come in, let's do this. Did everybody remember the clocks? I know a lot of our electronic stuff, it does it itself, but like my microwave doesn't, the stove. Now that might be cumbersome, but see, I could glue all that, or put a piece of paper in there. See, and that can make an inside pocket there that's deeper. I could just glue that down. Okay, I'm starting to rock and roll on this. Woohoo! And I'm such a luck bag today because I got a package and it arrived before hubby got home. So I was able to go out to the mailbox and get it before he got wind of it. I don't think he really minds. The thing of it is that just for some reason when he sees the package, he gets annoyed. I don't know. Maybe it's a man thing. I don't even have my camera in the right spot. So what I got was, thank you, Kathy Calico Kate. She'd messaged me, oh gosh, I guess a week or so ago, and said, have you seen Lizzie Brewer's video of reverse? Hey, Kathy Atkins, good morning. You're in Maryland? Are you visiting your mom or your brother? Thanks for popping in, Kath. And she said, did you watch Lizzie Brewer's video on, hey, Brenda, on reverse coloring? Well, most of you know I'm like a coloring freak. So I hadn't. So, of course, I went and tuned in. And I was going to be good. I really was going to be good. I wasn't sure at all. You're visiting your mom? Oh, how's she doing, Cass? I was with my mom on Friday. Of course, it's a quicker ride for me than it is for you to see our moms. So anyway, I was going to be good, and I watched Lizzie, and it was very interesting, the reverse coloring book. So I thought, well, let me just have a look on Amazon. So I looked on Amazon and I was really under control. And I saw the book that Lizzie purchased, and while very interesting, I thought, well, I can put one in my wish list on Amazon. And as I paged through on the internet, on Amazon's site to see the insides of the book, I saw this one had a face in it. She's good and happy and pleasant. Oh, that's wonderful. So because it had a face in it, I had to get it. So, I mean, it just arrived. So you can see I haven't done anything. And apparently what you do is you just look at these images that they give you and see what shapes and pictures that you can find, and then trace around them or do whatever. And then I would think you could probably tear them out and use them in collage stuff, huh? So it'll be interesting. I don't know that I'll get a second one. We'll just see how this one goes. But see how on the front they had these blobs they show you, and then they just take like a Sharpie pen and made little flowers out of these babies. See, they got that face on the back cover. That's what did me in, that face. I love the faces. So it should be interesting. I don't know, did I bring my phone out? Oh, where do you get a load of this? Do you guys see these on YouTube? Let's see if I can find, I don't know if I can find where I have, no, it's not YouTube, it's Instagram. See if I can find where I have stuff that's saved. Like it's not my stuff that's saved, it's stuff that I've seen. If I sound funny, it's because I haven't had another tooth fall out. Good morning, Kathy. Saved. Here we go. I was going to send, oh no, isn't it here? Yeah, there it is. I was going to send this to Calico Kate, but it was like really early in the morning. And I thought about, better not. Look at this, guys. Okay, so this was on Instagram, and these things, you know, they're like reels, they pop up that you can watch. I want to show you this one because I struggle with like Zentangle kind of art. Look at this. Can you see this? Of course, they've sped it up. So they're really just drawing lines. Oh, I'm not holding it right. What do you think? You're welcome, Kathy. Isn't that cool? Susan said, I see our gel prints and smushing prints in that book. We could make, yes, we could make our own reverse coloring. Absolutely. Isn't that cool, Gail? And that looks really doable. You know, like if I stopped it, I wonder why my camera is like, I didn't notice it popping the last couple of weeks, and now it's popping again. I think we could make our own reverse coloring. And I think we could do that Zentangle thing. If you're like me and it's something that doesn't come easy to you, and maybe you like a challenge. I guess I do with some things, but other things not so much. Good morning, Raul. How are you? Um, and Getty's. I've had this book on my shelf for quite a while. I got it at the Goodwill for $1.99. And it may have been a discount day for seniors. I could have gotten it for maybe $1. I didn't pay more than $2 for it. And I had mentioned a little while ago but I didn't know where it was, but I have since found it. When I was harvesting magazine, you know, cutouts from magazines, when I was harvesting them, a friend at my co-op had given me a bunch, right? And a lot of them were Martha Stewart. And I think they were Martha Stewart ones that these pictures were in. And I just couldn't see that I would use them in my art at that time. This is a couple of years ago. And I couldn't throw them out. And they were pictures of kids and animals. So I just took a composition book and I started to pop them in. And then I had some kid scrapbooking paper that, you know, rather than throw it away, I just put it on the edges of the pages. Now, these aren't done very well. See, you can see I'm not good at Zentangle. So they're not all kids, but they're mostly kids. And then I started to throw in other things that I liked. Good morning, Janet. With the thought that someday I would go back and do something with the pages. My husband worked for, and he still does, but it's a different shelter. He worked for a shelter in Voorhees, New Jersey, and they were looking for a drawing for a Christmas card. So I drew this dog. So I just threw him in. And before I forget, last Thursday, I wanted to give a shout out to a gal that I purchased some threads from on Mercari, and I told her I would do that, and I forgot. So I want to remember. Her name is Traci Redman. After this video populates, I'll put her information in my description box. We had a mix up with the mailing. She's got a lot going on in her life, and so I needed to mail some things back to her, but she was very generous to me, and I just loved what I got from her. So, like a lot of other shops on eBay and Mercari and Facebook Marketplace, they have a variety of stuff all the time. So if you're interested in any fibers, right now she has a lot of yarn, I think. She's got a lot of other stuff too. But if you want to check her out and stop by, that would be cool. But I'll put her information in my description box. But look at some of these. I just love kids, right? How could you throw these pictures away? And you can see some of them I've already fussed around them. Look. And then I don't know, I was so attracted to these vegetable ones, these do you know pages. Who knows why? I mean, I still like them. Look at this little guy. Isn't he beautiful? Oh my gosh. I just love kids. Aw, look. So I thought I'd just pop in a couple of other things, but when I got looking through this, when I found this morning, I thought, oh, you know what? I've got that Aunt Getty book, and I purchased that. Let's see. I put a little gusset back here so I can put some of the stuff I want to save, but not really glue in. Sorry, this is a letter from one of the international kids that lived with us. Oh, I don't think that's going to go right now. Anywho, so I just want to save that stuff, and I thought, well, maybe I could use the pictures of these kids in my book that I just purchased. I'm trying to think of the name of it. No, it's right here. I should just get it. And so I'm going to maybe do a little collage in that today. I wasn't sure what I was going to do today. And as I look around my room, Nomad. I don't know why I was thinking Madman instead of Nomad. Okay. So I thought I might like to incorporate some of these Aunt Getty kids into my Nomad collage book. So I'm going to dismantle it. The other thing that I've been having and have had in the back of my mind was I want to do a lap type journal. Of course, I don't really have a lap, but I need a big book to start building it from. And I've got a game board that I want to hopefully use in it. But I thought this would make a good base for a lap journal because it's so large. Let's just see. This one measures 11 and a quarter by almost 13. You know? So there may be some of you who have never dismantled a book, and maybe some of my replayers. So I kind of just was fussing around my desk this morning. Let's look at some of these, shall we? See, it's all stitched in, so I should be able to get this apart pretty well. Look at that black and white. And because they're garden themed, and we sprung ahead for those of us who do daylight savings, I thought, well, this might work. I just didn't know what to call my stream this morning because I wasn't quite sure what I was going to do. So, can I zoom out some? I will zoom out some, but if the camera starts to pop, I'm not sure. I put it down because it was jumping. So let's see how we do that way. Thanks, Kathy, for mentioning that. Look at them in the little pods. There's a lot of pages. I'm not going to go through all the pages. There's one I have my eye on. Oh, see, and then some of them, like, see, this opens up even further. This gate I could probably use somewhere, right? Well, can you see this one? Hope you can see that one. There's a couple little babes in that tulip. Oh, no, it's a rose. It's not a tulip. Oh, I love hydrangeas. Look. Look. And some of the words I think would be good to use. Oh, my gosh. What a talented lady, huh? Look at these with the little petunia heads. Remember when you were small and you thought pansies had faces? I'm so liking yellow this last year. I don't know. This one opens. Look, they're all in different pots. Repotting. Look. Don't forget to separate your bulbs before they become too crowded. I've got my mind on one little. I thought it was a little closer to the front than it is. And you thought babies only came from under cabbage leaves. Look at the melon. Oh, this is one I want to use. I thought this would look cute on 2 pages. Did I zoom out enough? I'm looking for the carrots. Here's the peppers. Oh. Peas. Here we go. This is the one I'm thinking I might want to fuss around with today. Either that or the planter. I don't know if I like the worms so much, but here we are at a where we've got some stitches close to what I want to take apart. So for books like this, like Reader's Digest, I usually just open the book. It's easy to handle, slice down, and take it out of the spine. But for books like this that are so large, I try to take out some pages first. Now I'm trying not to ruin or cut into that book page. So I usually take some kind of a tool. I'm using a crochet hook to scoot underneath that stitch and give myself a little leverage, and then I can take my knife and pop that stitch with, hopefully without damaging any of the paper. So good morning and welcome to everyone who's coming in. Hope you're all doing well. Our new little addition to the family is home. I don't know how she made out yesterday. She did look a little yellow to me. Our son was jaundiced, and her skin just kind of looked like our Brian's when he was born. And so the nurse was coming out to check her bilirubin level. It had gone up, and I'm assuming she made out okay with that. Of course, our son was born in May, so we would just put a little cap on him and we put him in the bay window. So there's those couple of pages, and usually close to the stitches they pop out pretty well. Let's see how many. Oh, that's more than I thought. Usually there's not that many in the signature. See, now this is where it's like glued down. So then I'll go to another section and start taking out more pages, and then eventually be able to cut the spine. Look at the tulips. All right, so I want to go back and find that other page, because I don't think it was there. Here it is. I'm going to see if I can get this one out, just in case. I'm not sure which one I want to mess around with. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get that one out easily, because that looks like it's one of the glued ones. Let's see. Let's go to the stitches. Sometimes it's hard to identify where the stitches are. And it looks like where the fold-outs are. How cute are these to add to a collage book or a journal page in the little pots? Could even add them to a journal. I had a couple of different ideas for this morning. I had found a box that has several more journals started. Oh shock, of all shocks. And I have one that was in pretty good shape. The pages were in pretty good shape, in that I had started to build the pockets and whatnot. And I used that Stamperia paper pack. I think it was called Spring. It has all the bugs. And I think there's an iris and some other flower. Really nice paper. Well, Stamperia, or Stamperia, however you say it. Their paper is just so nice. Nice quality, beautiful images. But I couldn't find any extra paper, like to do the cards and stuff. Yeah, that's not gonna, I don't think that's gonna come too easily. So then when I was sitting here waiting for the clock to tick by to start the stream this morning, I was rummaging through the things that I keep handy next to me here on my desk. And sure enough, I found some of the cards to do the cutouts. Oh, I don't want to. Let's see. Of course, I don't want to cut through the spine, you know. Christine, good morning. I'm just ever so gently scoring that paper a little bit. See if I can get it to come out. Could have probably put a new blade in here. They dull so quickly if you're cutting a lot of paper. All right, so that's that here. Let's see if I can get this one out. Oh my gosh, those pansies. Those pansies are so stinking cute. See, now the only bad thing about this is that when you cut the one side, you lose something on the other. So I'm going to lose those little melon kids. Look at that. I have another book up there. I don't think it's not Aunt Betty, it's somebody else, but it's all animals. I haven't looked at these books in a while. All right. Fisker isn't going to make those. Oh, they're not? Oh, that's sad. I love mine too. I have two of them. I keep what do they call it? I think they call it ceramic. It's a white blade, and I use that in my color paper stuff, coloring stuff. The lady I'm studying with, she uses it as a scratching tool. Well, she has a different holder, but I mean the blade part. But oh my gosh, I guess there's just a few of us that like it, Brenda. I'm really not sad about cutting into the worms. The worms. Now, if I have to cut up these, no, I don't. Okay. I don't want to lose the pansies. Now, let's see if I can find my carrots. Good morning, Melody. Oh, the pots. The pots are so stinking cute. Where the heck did I? Oh, there's half of the carrots. Did I get the other half? All right, now I can't find the other half of the carrots. I should have put those aside. So any of you that just joined, oh, there they are. There they are. I see them. Just joined or just came in, have a seat, get comfy. I'm going to do some fussy cutting here. Taking apart an Aunt Getty book so I can get to these little images and incorporate them in my collage journal, I guess you'd call it, right? All right, let's see. I don't know that I want my Timmy scissors because they don't have a smooth edge. They have they have that little, it's not serrated. Well, maybe it is a little serrated. It's just not a straight cut. It's got a little bit of a to it. You know what I mean? A little. So let's see how these are kind of small, but let's see how. So I'm thinking some of this, you know, cloth that she's got them laying on might be good for some collage stuff. So I'm just going to rough cut around initially. I'm thinking a lot of it's trick photography. I think I have, of course, another pair of scissors out in the other room. That probably would be perfect for cutting. These are a little tight. Now, I'm not going to do anything with the tops of the carrots right now. Need to have a little Chardonnay, a little Chardonnay in the baby bottle. And what is nice is, like, I don't know if they're all like this, but like these carrots, nothing, like they're just next to each other. They're not overlapping. So I get to use the whole carrot without having to think about what I'm going to use and what I'm going to try to save and what I'm not. You know what I mean? I can just use the whole carrot. I don't know about these fronds. Adorable. Adorable. So if you've tuned in at all when Lisa Conway, Lisa My Eclectic Life channel has had Diane Fago as a guest, and they've done some collage, and they both have this Nomad book, the little enablers. And especially Diane, she uses at times quite large images, really oversized images, and I love oversized things. Like when I work with my light bulbs and I'm decorating them or dressing them, if you will, I like to use ribbons and make them much larger than really what should be on them. I kind of like that. So I like the idea of using larger images, and it's not easy, I don't think. Well, I don't have access to a lot of magazines, but I don't think it's easy to find magazines that have a lot of large images, you know, to use. Diane uses a lot of butterflies and like ladies that are, you know, really fashionably dressed. So I just happened to spy this up on my shelf this morning, and I thought, ooh, it's just been sitting there collecting dust. So I might as well see if I can use it. And you know, I'm lying to you. I didn't get this at Goodwill. I got this at, it's called, I I didn't lie to you intentionally. It's called Red, White, and Blue. It's a thrift shop, not too, well, it is. It's about 45 minutes from where we are. But they have a lot of nice things. And usually the things that they have are what I would call clean. Like I bought a lot of handbags to paint from them. And their things are usually very nice. And they have a pretty nice selection of hard-covered books. I don't really look at the paperbacks because I'm not a reader. I buy books to cut them apart. So, and then I think it's usually on Wednesdays, it's Senior Citizen Day. And they'll pick a color, like Goodwill does, of a tag, like all green tags are half off today. Oh, I lost some peas. But on this side, I'm only losing worms. That's okay. I can lose the worms. I still have a page of peas left, so. So it's very sunny here today. It still is quite cold. Yesterday it was damp and quite nasty. But we really haven't even had any snow in our forecast, but apparently we have snow in our forecast this week. Hi, Judy. The greens look like feather headdress for a... Yes, it does. Ziegfeld Follies. Ziegfeld Follies. Now, the trouble for me is going to be finding other stuff to go with. And I'm not sure I'm going to use the carrots. I'm just going to cut out this part. Hi, Angie Brown. Good morning. Good morning. I'm thinking I might use a planter. So I'm not going to get too carried away with the tops of those. I need to figure out a place. Like I have the 12 by 12 boxes that you put, the scrapbook paper in, the storage boxes. Hey, Cindy, good morning. I have those to store, larger pieces of fodder. I know what I was going to ask. I'm wanting to make a journal. How do I describe it? Years ago, I've made several. I don't have any to show you. Gosh, I wish I knew where I think I might have sold it, but I'm not sure. If not, it's packed away somewhere. I don't have it handy. We used to make, when I first started in scrapbooking, I said once before that my parents were having a 50th wedding anniversary, and my sisters and I decided we were going to make them a scrapbook journal. And so we did, and it was all new to me. I had not, at that point in my life, I had just either crocheted or knitted and painted ceramics and wood, stuff like that. No exposure or experience with paper at all. And I am easily sucked into things. And I wasn't sucked into the 12 by 12 journal scrapbooking thing. Made the book for my parents, and that was that. Stored everything in a tub. And then fast forward, our daughter was getting married, and I wanted to make some kind of little books or journals as thank yous to my sisters to remember the event, but also to say thank you because they helped us. What's Ange say? I have a big knot on the left hand. I don't know. They used to whack those things with a book, but maybe is it your muscles from using your hands too much, Ange? Anyway, as I started to search online, this was it, we had just moved to Jersey, and as I searched online, I started to see smaller books made from scrapbook paper and envelopes. But I'm wondering if they have a name. You would take an envelope and you would glue the flap shut and just cut off the edge of the envelope. I wonder if I have an envelope sitting here. I was just rooting through this stuff and I saw a couple envelopes. Nah, I should have held one of them out. All right, so just say this is your envelope and you've got the flap. So you glue your flap down and then you would just trim a little piece of this. And so when you pushed your envelope, it opens, right? And then you would make a spine out of cardstock and fold it like an accordion and then glue those little fins together. And then you could slip your envelope over top of those fins to make your pages. And then they would be a pocket page. Does anybody get what I'm saying? I'm just wondering if there's a name for that type of journal. I like geraniums too. Oh, I see. The real geraniums are kind of there. Okay. Yeah, you need to go see a doctor, Ange. I don't even know whether to recommend you put some ice on it or... I don't know. I wouldn't wait. Go see somebody. Do you have a lot of pain? All right, so this part of the picture up here is kind of just like a sponged, maybe a wallpaper background. I don't want that so much. I want just the leaves. No, Susan, don't tell her to whack it. Oh my gosh, what was I watching? Doc Martin. And that's what they did. They whacked it with a big heavy book. Oh my gosh, there was blood everywhere. Don't be whacking it. Don't be whacking. You do when you move it? Okay, so this is what my dad would say if my dad was here. Then don't move it. So that's the first order of business. Don't move it. And then tomorrow morning early, call your doctor. See if you can get in to be seen. Are you left-handed, Ange? Can you manage without using your left hand for the day? Give it a rest. No, you're right-handed? That's good. You said it was your left hand, right? Or correct, I should say correct. Now, once I get this cut out, I need to find a place in the book. I'm cutting out a few images because I want to do a collage in my Nomad book, Angie. And so I'm cutting out these little kid pictures because I want to use them. So we'll see. Yes, your left hand. Let's see if you can give it a rest. See, I don't know, depending on what it is, whether you should put ice or heat on it. Do you have anybody in your family, or does your family know like a nurse or anybody that you could call and kind of get some educated information? Is there a doctor in the house? Is there a nurse in the house? All right, so I'm going to cut this here. Did it just crop up since yesterday? Okay, I don't want to talk a lot about a health thing. I keep asking questions and I shouldn't. And Gail said 99% of the time, according to her physical therapy doctor, you use ice, especially at the beginning of an injury. Okay. Susan says no, she's not a doctor, but she's played one at work. Does anybody watch The Drop Dead Diva? We started watching and it was like season 6, I think, and they just started replaying the series from the beginning. Okay, I'm not going to fuss with this right now. And my husband and I really enjoyed it. It's kind of to me it's a takeoff or a spin-off from that movie Heaven Can Wait. I might have said this before, but it's really quite entertaining. All the different law cases that they come up with, and quite interesting. Now I do have some other things tucked away in this book that I'm thinking I might at some point use. So this is called Nomad, A Global Approach to Interior Style by Sabella Court. And I was enabled to purchase this by Lisa Conway and Diane Fago. Mine is quite beat up, but I'm okay with that. I only paid a couple of bucks for it. So I was quite thrilled about that. And it's a good size book. I'm not used to really collaging. Well, that's not really true. I have my Abandoned Places books. Okay, so this is 8 3/4 by 10 1/2. And I don't know that I have anything finished in here. So what I'm looking for is something that I want to, a page that I want to use to put those kids on. So I'm kind of looking for coloring or a background that I think might work. See, and most of this stuff is not glued down. It's just in there. So in most cases, it's not written in stone. You know what I'm saying? I might like to put some other flowers behind. Angie made a bowl and she doesn't like it. Well, let me tell you this, Ange. Somebody else will like it. Everybody's taste is different, and you may not find it appealing, but I can guarantee you someone will. Someone will. So just put it into your to be shipped box. Now, if anyone in chat should happen to see a page they think these little kids will work on, let me know, and we'll take it under advisement. I struggle a little bit with, I'm trying to get myself to where I feel like I can be successful. I'm having trouble with my missing tooth. Be successful with this type of collage work and covering up what's here, because a lot of what's in the book I like, and I don't want to cover up too much of it. And so I think I have to get myself over that. That's a hurdle for me. Truly is a hurdle for me. Now that might look kind of cute with that little, where's my other half? I'll tell you what I should do, because see, I won't remember. I'm trying to dig into my paper clip container. You like this one, Ange? I'm going to put a paper clip here so I remember this page, because so far that is a contender. A lot of pages to go through. Oh, those threads look cool, huh? They're a little heavier than what? You know, some things just come natural to us, and other things we kind of have to work. See, look, you can see my spine coming through here. This baby's going to fall apart at some point. I mean, they're stitched in there tight, but loosey-goosey. See, I would hate to cover up the staircase there. Maybe look at, ooh, what about a carrot? Now the coloring's not good. Now we've got the red in there. Yeah, it's fun to chime in, that's for sure, I think. Whoa, we've got a bunch of stuff taped here. Oh yeah, these are my fish. Carrot in the bed would look good. I don't think I got out enough paper clips. Has anybody got any helpful tips for this type of collaging? It's funny, this book, like this page is real lightweight and flimsy. Judy said, I have a vision of a watering can raining on the baby geranium. Oh, I think there is a watering can thing in here, but I don't know if I glued in that one. That's a very clever idea. Love that. Yeah, that would look cool. I remember Lisa working with some kind of a, she might have put the watering can in there though. I have no idea if I have a watering can somewhere. I don't know why I keep my paper clips hidden way back in here. Gail, you're awful at this type of collaging. Yeah, I think I am too. I mean, I think Lisa and Tanya are pretty good collagers. And I personally care for Lisa's style better. I don't know how to explain that. I love Tanya's doodling and how she doodles around stuff. But with Diane, she puts stuff down. I could paint raindrops. That's an idea, or stencil. And I don't necessarily have to use both of these either, you know. But Diane uses things that I would never, ever imagine to use. Yeah, I think so too, Kathy. Yeah. And it's not that I don't, I mean, I love Tanya's work as well. It's just her style is different, you know, and you can appreciate it. Good morning, Barbara. It's nice to see you. Hello, she says. Hello. And Tanya, she's got that doodling. Man, she's got that doodling down. She's got that doodling down. That might be a carrot page. Let's leave a couple carrots in there. I'm gonna have to prop my book up. I have that terrible, terrible glare. Oh, see, I like that. The other thing is too, like, see, I've cut out this whole image. I don't have to keep this all intact either, right? I could cut these little guys and put them on here and like double deck them. See, I have a hard time getting my brain to allow me to cut things like this apart. But see, I could tuck a little face in here maybe. I'm really leaning towards this page right now. Let's see. This could take me a month of Sundays to, let's go quicker. I forgot to have some of this stuff in here. I'm not seeing yet the page of that I'm thinking that Lisa used for the that she had a watering can. I can't remember if she was looking for one or if it was there was one in here. See, there's a lot of pages in this book. Hey, Barbie. Good morning. There's a bucket. Oh, I did. Oh, okay. I did do a page. Another bucket. I thought there was something over here. Barbie, this is called Nomad by Sibylla Court. A global approach to interior design. It's a design book that Lisa Conway and Diane Fago have been using and collaging in. Oh, look, there's a geranium. Oh, my. I don't know. I still think I like that other. Yeah, it is pretty. It's a nice book. The pages are really very nice, very heavy for the most part. There's a couple of thin ones in here. And I don't know why. I guess maybe just to make it different. Isn't this cool, the way the lace is hanging? No wonder. In the window. Where the heck is that? I'm going to have to go back and watch Lisa again. Of course, I don't know which one. I could swear there was like an angel or... Yeah, I really like that other page, though. All right, so it's between this one, I think, and the geranium page. So what I'm thinking is I could, you know, cover that window and double deck the kids, or I could cover the window and cut the kids out and add them over here, either individually I could slit this and pop a kid in here. That's all that's coming to me on that page. And then where's the other one? The geranium page. Let's put this. Those kids are coming up to me. Just call me Angel in the morning. Just do it. I'm really feeling the other page. Do, 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 do. All right, so this makes more sense to do this one because that's the way it's laid out. Now I've got a little scooch of a bit in here that needs to be cut out. A little scooch of a bit. Now, I have to take a deep breath. All right, I need a cutting board. And let's see, I'm going to move it there. What kind of shape is this one? I haven't used this one in a while. It could be quite. Oh, that's too embarrassing to use that one. Woo! Oh baby, that was scary. I've got a book drying on one over here. Let's just scoop that out. This one's really not a lot better looking, actually. At least this one's not dusty. All right, so okay, Barbara. Words of wisdom. I'm going to make an incision. I think right about here. Can always make it longer if I need to. And then I want to make this like a little flower pick thing that it can fit in. It pains me. It pains me. I'm having trouble with my glare. Okay. I know, I like it too. And Brenda was just saying they're not going to make them anymore. You have such great, you can use it like a pencil. You have such great control. I've had this for years. When I saw it, I thought, I have to get that just because it looks so different. Hello, baby. All right, let's get this little fatty out of here. Let's see. Let's go this way. I would think online it's a Fisker. Brenda, do you know, is Brenda still here? Brenda, do you know the actual name of it? I mean, I don't have the packaging anymore because this just unscrews. Oh, wait a minute. What's this on top? It just says slice on top. I don't know if it's kind of like grooved in. Slice. And this just untwists. Hey, Shaz, good morning. You know, you slip your blade in and then tighten that back up. Of course, having an index ring on is not the best. All right, where am I cutting? All right, let's go around this way. See, now I got it. It's not. Let's go around this way. Barbie says she's trying to get the kids out of the house. I take them to the beach, and all they want to do is stay in the house and watch movies. It is cold, but she do what they did in the olden days: push them out the door and lock it. I never did that. I heard of moms that would do that. Don't come home till dinner. I cannot even imagine. I can't even imagine that. My daughter was always in the house. Our son, he liked to be out on his bike. That's kind of a dark bit in there, so let's trim that away. And let's see if I can get a little bit of that off. Now, some of that's going to have to be trimmed as well. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Okay. I think I want her over a little more. Oh, there's Janice. They call it a fingertip craft knife. Thank you, Janice. Good morning. Now, I don't have my planter box cut straight either. That's kind of annoying to me. Wait a minute. Let me get these kids' faces just crack. They just crack me up. Let me put a little something under my book there. Can you see it a little better? Take that glare away. Your mother had to beg you to come home? Yeah, I was an inside kid for the most part. I mean, my mom would kick us out every once in a while, but just in our own yard. All right, so I think I like that. Of course, I'm going to trim this off once I get that glued. All right, I'm open to suggestions. I'm not always open to suggestions, but I am this morning. I want to cover that thing there. Actually, I don't need to cover that bit, I guess. I can bring that down. I like the, I like this work behind the kid. I don't think I think I want this kid over here somehow. Thanks, Shaz. Shaz says Fisker's fingertip craft knife, Amazon. I'm wondering about cutting that out into a shape. Maybe a flower shape. What other shape could I cut this out to put over here? A bucket. Oh, Janice, that's a great idea. I wonder if I can do it. Where's those other, or like a pot, like a flower pot? Where's those other pages? Let me cut out one of those flower pot kids. Do I have enough? Should have enough. I don't want that one. Oh, I'm so glad I looked. I don't want to cut any more of my peas. I don't want to lose any more of my peas. My pea pod kids. I could go for peas. We haven't had peas in a long time. Like he puts them in stuff, but I mean like just peas. Oh my gosh, these are so adorable. Look at that little fatty. My niece has the chubbiest little face. Oh, don't be waving at me. I'll cut you out. I like those boards. Look at that. Isn't that cool? I wonder how that would look. Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Laura Bell. Kathy said slice 10580 precision knife, unique handle with finger grip, precise control, detailed cuts, finger friendly. Lasts 11 times longer than a stainless steel blade. Thank you, Kathy. All right. Let's get this trimmed. Do 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 do. All right. We'll see how that looks. Whoops. It's very helpful if you're tracing something that you don't move or wiggle. What you tracing? Just saying. Oh, wow. Susan said that Ann Geddes did one photo of a lot of clay pots with a baby in each pot, sort of like a garden shop. Oh, but maybe 50 babies. I don't think that one's in my book. All right, now let's see. So I go up this way, come in here. Now, will it look odd if I have it just floating in the air, or should I put this babe, like just cover up that candle? I'm going to try to keep these leaves intact so I have overhang. Now, what I also want to do is, okay, I got to get the rest of this. I don't want to get ahead of myself. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm getting ahead of myself. Oh, I got to watch the clock too. 12:30. The other thing I noticed that Diane does, which I don't always do, is really cut around everything. And I noticed that, I was just saying to Kathy a couple nights ago, I found a lady that I liked the way the lady looked, and she had a pair of earrings on, but what I didn't notice was right behind her earring was like a hoopy kind of thing, and then right behind it was the wall or whatever else she was standing in front of. But when I glued it into my little collage book, I forgot to cut out the inside of her earring. And man, for me, it just sticks out like a sore thumb. Sore thumb. All right, so I want to cut a part in there. I'm just getting the... All right, now let's take... Well, I guess we can lose the paper clip, Laura. Yeah, I thought about it, but what I have behind it, I'll have to look at it again. I might be able to do that. That's a good suggestion. I'm going to cut out this table. I like this dirty pot. I could have trimmed that out a little better. Actually, I like this whole... See, this is why we have so much jazz, okay? Because you just keep seeing stuff you like. And then I don't want to throw it away. I'm getting rid of her. She looks like a Barbie doll dressed as a gnome. But see, I like all that grunge background there. Have you watched Dee Dee use acrylic paint in her collage? Oh, yes. It's kind of freeing. Anything you don't want, paint it away. Yes, but she's also got some mad skills, that woman. And I've done a few paint outs in my I didn't want to cut that off. See, I'm busy talking. Oh, phooey pilly. Oh, I'll have to go back on. All right, save that over there. Where I've tried to match my edge with what was in the picture. It didn't do too bad, but man, I'll tell you what, Dee Dee's got that down to a science. She just like, she can do it. And she can do it fast. Look at he split, you know? All right, so I'm thinking I want this here. So let's get rid of these pots. Okay, so my son had to go down to the city. He's in this store in Philadelphia. He's the only person in there. Thank you. I don't feel that way. So he's in this store and he's the only one. He said, I'm the only one in there, you know, to make a purchase at that point. There were other folks in there, but they were just having a conversation. And he hears the one girl say to the other girl, and those girls might have been working in this store. I don't know. I didn't ask that question. Look, this has got cobwebs there. Isn't that cool? And he hears the one girl say, my girlfriend just had a baby. She had a baby girl. She's so excited. She can't believe she had a baby girl. She's got 2 boys and they're done. She's so excited that they've had the baby girl. And my son Brian chimes in and says, that's funny. That just happened to my, hey Kim, good morning. That just happened to my cousin. She had her baby girl on Tuesday, the 7th. And this girl looks at him and said, Menastra? My son said, yeah, that's my cousin. How weird is that? All right, so I'm thinking if I want more of this to show. So if let's fold it before we cut it. Oh, look, see, I'm losing. You're gonna lose stuff. If I scoot that all the way over, I could cut those off. And then maybe I could trim around those. That might be hard to do because it's not see-throughy. It's not see-throughy. But I know, you know what I could do? Ooh, 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 ooh. Got an idea. Okay, this is way over the top for collage. Okay, just saying, way over the top. Okay, tissue paper. Now let me see if I can think about this correctly. So if I put down a piece of tissue paper, it's kind of hard to see. Let's get this marker. Oh, I hope this doesn't. Is this going to bleed through? I don't think so. I'm doing a tracing of the edge of this flower. Now you have to help me think about this because then if I flip this over, so the pots fit right up, it has to be reversed, correct? See, Lori's not good with this stuff. Okay, that's about as high up as I need to go. Let's just go a little further. All right, so that's the edge of the candle there. You see what I'm saying? An idea bubble. Okay, so let's, oh, my pages are, I've got this filing cabinet drawer. And if I don't watch how I sit things, of course I've got it open. So if I don't watch how I sit things, they slide down the back. And that's quite difficult to get behind there. All right, so if I sit this here, are you tracking with me? Wait a minute, you can't really see what I'm doing. If I sit this over here, I might just leave that hang out. But I want to cut this away to match the shape of these flowers. So how do I have to put my pattern? This is very difficult for me. I need the reverse, right? My husband could look at this and do it in a nanosecond. So once I lay this here, where did I have it? Right here. I have to tape this, correct? If I tape it there, I may not have gotten enough of it. Oh yeah, I went up pretty high. Okay. So if I tape this here so it doesn't move. Right? I have to cut this way. Can somebody help me, Barbara? Am I thinking correctly? I don't want to ruin my table. Right? So then if I cut it out that way, when I flip it over, it should be correct. And my flowers will hopefully, hi Sherry, look like it's going into there, right? Where's Janice? Janice, am I thinking correctly? I'm waiting for an answer because I struggle with this kind of thing. You think I am? Okay, thank you, Janice. All right, so I'm just going to go and chop at this. Now down here, I didn't trace that, so maybe I ought to do that as well. So I had it here. Let me entertain you. Thanks, Kathy. All right, so I'm going to come around the candlestick thingy and go that way. All right, we're going to taper back down. And I'm going to cut. I'm going to cut it. Ooh, come on, baby. Just stay up there. Here we go. It's just paper, right? Sorry, I'm way up close to the... I should trim some of this off. It's impeding my movement. Looks like I'm missing a couple of things there. How did I do that? Yeah, dip. That's what my family would say. Yeah, dip. So my one great nephew, he was thrilled when his sister came home, and he was gently touching her, and he wanted to hold her, and he liked her. That's a 3-year-old. They showed the 1-year-old the baby, and he got hysterical. But I think they're doing okay now. I haven't seen her yet. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. All right, so I got a little miscue there. That can come over a little bit. That's all right. Oh, wait a minute. Got some tape. Got me some tape left. I know, right, Barbie? Yeah. Okay. All right. And then I've got this pot to go back there, but then I've got to get my pot baby. So maybe it was a good thing I cut this off, because the pot baby's got to go up here. Oh, shoot, I forgot about the pot baby. Yeah, exactly, Susan. All right, so I can trim this. See, now that I've got this all laid out, I don't want to really trim there. I could put her here and put this pot back. But you don't really see her that way, right? In that scenario. Barbie said my oldest was 6 when I brought my baby home. He said, "Oh, this is so good. It's better than super chocolate milk." Oh, how sweet. Yeah, I could cut it to make a squatty pot. But it's still not on the top. See, I forgot about... I could just move this down. It still kind of does the same thing. I could recut that. All right, so let's take this off. Get rid of this foliage. I can cut a little bit of that pot off. I don't cut straight. All right, then we got to cut this. Cut that about there. See, this is what I do instead of measuring. My room's really chilly today. Oh. And we'll have a real good time, yes sir. We'll have a real good time. I wish that was red. All right, so I think that's gonna work. I think that's gonna work. All right, now, before I glue it down, I want to put a little bit of shading underneath this pot. All right, let's get rid of all this rigmarole here. Save that. Oh, I do have another baby. I have another baby. I have another baby. Oh yeah, there's something wrong with me for sure. For sure. Something wrong with that lady. Something wrong with that lady. Payne's Gray is what I'm thinking, dear friends. Payne's Gray. Pulled out the wrong gray. I think this is my Payne's Gray over here. It is Payne's Gray. Susan, I just got it. Had I had a sooner start, I'd have had more than two for sure. For sure, for sure. All right, now everybody cooperate. And let's see if Lauren can find an angled brush. Okay, it's not the best, but we shall make do. Little paper towel. And see if I can do what I want to do without getting in too much trouble. Oh, we got trouble. Right here in River City. With a capital T and that rhymes with P and that stands for pool. I can't get to my water jug. Have any leaves like in the red flowers? You need some to fill in the space on the right side of the baby's head. Okay, I do have some. Thank you, Janice. I was thinking it could go around like that, but you are correct. I have just a couple. We might be able to fashion something there. We'll see if we can work that out. I got to trim around here too. This is quite a project. Now let's see if I can do this. Bum, bum, bum. Let's use this just to protect my book. This really is not the best brush. See if I can see that spot that I want to. Oh yeah, that's better. Okay, Barbara, thanks for being here. I appreciate it. You have a great day. Break time's over. She might not look so terribly bad if I trim some of that off too. Okay, let's see here. All right, now I've got a little bit of, I'm going to take a little bit of this off. If I trim up in here, it might be a little better. And then we'll see. Let me give this a little bit of a wibbly edge. You know what I mean? Like a little bit of movement there. That might be a little better. All right, now I got to get that stuff out. And then I'm going to start gluing, I think, on that side. If I can see it. Trying not to, really does have, I really do have a glare there. I got to pull this down towards me a little bit more, guys. So I can get those little bits out. I know it seems silly, but I'm telling you, in that other book, I really notice the part that I didn't cut out. Okay, she's got a little bit over here too. You know, they look like little girls to me. It might not be a little girl, it could be a little boy. That little bitty bit is why I can't, oh, yeah. You paint it out, right? I'm not going to fussy cut around that little knob. I didn't do that so well. I'm not really seeing that great. Let's come around this way, make it a little cleaner, and make it a little imaginary. I'd have to get out the pokey tool. Barbie's got to go. Okay. Thanks for being here. Have a great day. I almost feel like a bonsai. Going in for coffee? Okay, I see. You see, you just keep seeing more. Want to get that orangey color out. See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. All right, this could be trimmed. A little better there. That's better. It's not the best, but it's better. I feel like I need a pair of nail clippers. Okay. That might do it. I'm not going to worry about that because that kind of looks like, well, I'm here. You know what I mean? I'm here. I might as well just do it. There's a little tiny white spot that's not plant. That is plant. This is not. There we go. Oh, you're such a pretty baby girl. Yeah. That's how I talk to my dog. Okay. Now. Okay, here we go. It's glue down time. I already trimmed that, so I'm going to scooch her. If I scooch her over more, I'm glue sticking it. Sorry, Bubba. See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. All right. Now I think I want to put her here. Where did I put? It's not that. I have little leaves. There they are. Well, that wouldn't be good because that would cover up her little face. Her little face. Got some fussy cutting here to do. It's more of that orange background. Oh my goodness, I can't get the old fingers to work this morning. Well, we're going to take that bit off and let's just see. That looks a little better, huh? I can glue that on the back of her pot. If I put her right about there, I think that's better. I'm glad you said that, Janice. I don't know that I would have picked up on that. Oop. Oop, oop. Come on, come on. Okay, now I got a big lump of glue on the front. Need my baby wipe. All right. All right, let's get this side rocking and a rolling. Now, do we like her that way? Or should we have her kind of at an angle? Anybody have a preference? I don't know why that just kind of, thanks guys. I don't know why that's kind of bothering me there. I don't think I have, oh, I know. I could take a chunk of this. And put a panel in there of that. That might work. Let's see. Excuse me. Hey, Shannon. Nice to see you. How you doing today? Take a little bit more off. Shannon, we were looking for a nurse earlier. I don't know if Ange is still here. I'll do with my glue stick. You're doing good? That's good. Okay, got rid of that problem. Yeah, that's better. Me liking that better. I think I kind of like her at a little bit of an angle. Okay. We're coming down the home stretch. Oh, you know what? Hey, Mitzi, hi. I didn't go into YouTube and put the thing on for the bots. So maybe YouTube has cleaned that up. Has any of the other streamers noticed whether they have been showing up, or you guys that watch, do you notice them in anybody's lives, or they kind of dissipated? Uh-oh, crooked. That's not, oh. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't noticed them at Murray's. Yeah, I didn't notice. I should have brought this up a little further, but that's all right. But again, that's early in the morning, but she's had them before. I was just wondering. I personally have not noticed them recently. So I don't know whether it's just because I'm not always paying attention, because I'm usually doing other stuff, to tell you quite frankly. All right. Now, I've still got one more pot baby. You haven't seen them, Mitz? Most are now timed first. Seems to be working. Wonderful. Yeah, I'm sure, Gail. For real. Okay. Excuse me as I take a gulp. All right, so I have one little pot person left. So, you haven't had any problems, Kim? Okay, good. Maybe they got it cleaned up. Excellent. So I can try to make this little gal look like she's in a pot and pop her down here. I could have her sticking out there, or I could maybe put her down here somewhere. I don't have as much, let's see. Some of this is going to go regardless. Anyone have an opinion? Judy said the only thing I had heard about YouTube was the lady who records her shows. Her ad revenue was cut in half, and they accused her of inflating the numbers of views. And how would you do that? How would you even be able to do that? Would you be able to inflate your own numbers? No. I was just talking about those gross, bots that come in, or that were coming in. It's kind of make this look like a different shape kind of a pot. This one kind of looks like Carmen Miranda. Let's see. I'm winging it. I'm winging it. Okay. Now this is all that different green foliage stuff up here. Not really geranium leaves. It looks like that background wallpaper or whatever. We're going to get rid of a little of that. Cut away some of that brighter green there. And I think I'm going to take some of this darkness away. Oh, darkness, my old friend. I don't know why sometimes my autofocus is off. So I just don't know why. I'm trying to give her a little bit of a haircut there. And let's see, where did I put, oh, there it is. I seem to cut uphill. I don't know. It looks straight to me. And then when I look at it again, it's like, oh, uphill. All right, let's come around this way. Come around the Jimmy John. I think I'm going to put her there. Oh, thank gosh, I'll put her there. The little darling. Now I'm thinking I need something else over here. All right, let's glue this on her. I almost forgot you, didn't I? All right, let's get some glue. Put this down so I don't get it all over. Now I'm thinking about some words. I'm thinking about looking at some of these other pages, and maybe I could steal some words. Now, does anybody else have any ideas as far as, maybe doodling or adding something else to the spread. What's our junkie doing? It was a short stay. Oh, you're going to go see your mom? She generally sees her mom on Sunday. Thanks for popping in, Shannon. I appreciate you doing that. Enjoy your day. Sorry, Gail. I'm trying to remember the rest of the words. Oh, darkness, my old friend. We've come to something new again, right? Do 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 do. Sorry. Do 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 do. As she continues. Do do do. Do, 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 do. That's the one. Don't forget to separate your bulbs. I don't want that. Peas, homegrown strawberries. Don't want that. That's a little wee one there. A clucky hen. Don't be afraid to dress outrageously. Some kind of big words. Now, see, Diane would just print them. Get her, but I don't even know what words I would want. And you thought only babies came from under. No. Once I heard the bumblebees, no. I would love to doodle something. And I might have to just add that later. Now, sometimes the best flowers arrive unexpectedly. See, that's great. But then I'm going to take off that baby's feet, and I'm not sure I want to do that because I don't know how I might want to use that picture at another time. Oh, look, I didn't notice this one has bite marks out of the page. You are what you eat. There's no rushing the garden. Everything grows at its own pace. That's kind of cool. Let me just flip through here a little bit. See what else I have to work with here. Janice is out. Bye, Janice. Thank you. Oh, look at the basket. Oh, they're teddy bears. Teddy bear picnic. All kinds of babies grow well in gardens, and I ruin their faces. See, now why couldn't there be something on the other side of those gnomes? I don't mind getting rid of those gnomes. Look at those little fatties. They look like little sumo wrestlers. My daughter was 9'3". Oh, you're never without friends when you have a birdhouse in your garden. Mixed berries, the ultimate. I might like that first. Oh, look how cute. Oh my gosh, I gotta use the. Look at that. Hydrangeas. Oh dear. Okay, I think I'm going to go with this because I cannot disturb this little person here. And I think I can live without those guys. So let me just have a tear. I'm going to tear this. We'll see what this looks like. All right. There's no business like show business, like no business. I know. I'm going to need something over here. I'm thinking a piece of lace or something. I probably am not going to do that this morning because my time is getting away from me. Now let's just give this a little whack-a-doodle. Did you get some coffee? Could use some coffee. I'm still going to be trimming these, I think. Just give me an idea. There's a snail. Oh, we having it? All right, so if I put there's no rushing a garden, everything, crooked, everything you got is crooked, absolutely everything. Probably going to tear these and ink them. Maybe I don't have to tear them. Where did I put my, gosh, it's always hanging right here. Don't you hate when you're, I must have flipped it off. Kathy said it just started raining. There goes my plants. We're going for a walk. Clipping some vines in my flower beds. Aw. And coffee dying. And laying it out to, maybe it'll go through quick, Kathy. Susan said yes, she got some coffee. She had to make it, but it gave her time to lose her mind. To those people I'll live with. Well, I'm sorry if it was frustrating for you. We all have our things, right? My youngest sister, really, my sisters and I are very fortunate. We've married very good men. And but like us and everyone else, we all have our things, right? So my one brother-in-law, he's a little OCD. my sister was cooking in the kitchen, and she put her spatula down to go grab something or whatever, and she went to get the spatula. It was gone. And she said to her husband, "Where's my Oh, I thought you were done with that." Okay. Don't be moving my stuff. Staying in won't bother Kath. Well, that's good. But not being able to coffee dye and take it outside to dry, that would be the thing that would bother me the most about that scenario. Hey, Dana, how are you? Dana, have you started with your renovations? Susan said, my daughter's husband thought it was his job to do the kitchen. You have to open 5 doors to find it. He halfway washes the, yep. Well, my mom struggled at her place. She's got my son and my nephew living there, and it's mostly my son. As far as this goes, going in the cabinet and getting a cup or glass out or a plate. The kitchen's older, they don't have the cabinet doors. Yes, ma'am, it should be finished this week or next. Oh, that's exciting. Do you love it? Do you love it? And the cabinet doors don't automatically close. Like in my kitchen, when we moved in, they had just flipped the house. So our cabinet doors, you just give a little touch and they shut. And the same with the drawers. Now, it's not so much the drawers at Mom's house, it's the cabinet doors that drives her crazy. They don't shut them. Yes, it will be pretty. What colors did you do? Or color did you do? May I ask? All right, I'm just going to try to finish this up quickly. I'm going to ink these a little bit. And I was thinking about doing something else to them. I'm just tearing these edges. Dark blue bottom can. Oh, how nice, Dana. That sounds yummy. Very nice. Very nice indeed. All right, let's see. This is kind of big. I do want that leaf though. Let's see. What can I? Oh, how can I be sure in a world that's constantly changing? Where's my? Hey, there's Colleen. How you doing? Oh, thank you, Colleen. Who has the kitty cat named Ganache? Is it Kelly? Is it Kel? She's not here. I'm going to use my Ganache. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to, for better or for worse, stamp some of this because it kind of reminds me of a geranium leaf on my words here. Give them a second to dry. Gosh, I don't want to get my words out of order. I know, right? It's probably very chocolatey looking. Little chocolatey kitty cat. But one time when she was here and I was using this color, I kept saying it, and her cat kept coming to the investigate who was calling them. Okay. All right, now I don't want to ink my edges with the ganache. That's a little too dark for what I want. We still have to name the bunnies, but don't know if they're girls or boys. Well, that could be a problem. You'll have to go either or. How about, where's my, there it is. Have to go something that could be for, that's what my friend's son and daughter-in-law did with their children. They didn't know if they were having a boy or a girl, wanted to be surprised, which is unusual these days. So for the first baby, they picked Tegan, and they had a girl. And for the second baby, they picked, oops, that's not right. They picked Scout, and they had another girl. And I think they're adorable names. There's no rushing a garden. Sparkles. I like names like Bob or Sharon. If I'm so fortunate to get another doggie, our doggie is probably not too much longer for this world, I'm sad to say. We always get female dogs. I think, unless she looks different, somehow, and this name would not work. I want to name her Nora, spelled with an H. Nora. I think I would like Nora. All right, I'm liking this. I was a resident. I think I do want to still put a little piece of lace here. I might have time to just do that. Just to see. I might not glue it down, but let's just see. I've got bunches of stuff here sitting right next to me. I might be able to find a piece that'll work. Not much too small. So now I have 2 pages done in this book. They have a dog named Kevin. Somebody, I don't know if it was somebody online. Who the heck was this? Whatever dog they had, the dog's name was Steven. They named every dog Steven. They didn't have to think, oh, what do you think? I could move it up. I think that's a winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. I knew a kid that named his dog 8, his favorite number. Well, I thought Gail's dog was 11, but I was misreading it. She finally told me, "You're misreading it. It's Elvin. I always thought it was 11," which I thought 11 was cute. Okay, let's see if I can get my glue to come out of here instead of using the... We had a cat named Six. I think it's fun naming stuff. This is called Nomad. I'll show you in just 1 second if you can hang there for a minute, and I'll get these glued down. I'll show you the front. It's a interior design book, and Lisa Conway and Diane Fago have been using this book. Whoop. And so I was enabled. Oh, thanks, Kathy. Thanks for coming in. Give your mom a hug for me. Enjoy your visit. Yep, she had a dog named Poopy. That wasn't his original name, though, right, Kath? Poopy was his nickname, but that really stuck. It's by Sibylla Court, called Nomad. She's got a couple, and it's a global approach to interior style. And it's got some really cool pictures in it, which I was saying earlier, I struggle with covering it up. I'm going to cover that little bit there that I didn't. Well, there's a lot of people that, you know, their dog has spots, they call it Spot. You know, I like something a little more, you know, Snowball. It's like, okay, did you let your 2-year-old name that dog? But you know, people are different. Oh, you just got one? Oh yeah, you'll have a blast with this, Colleen. Okay, I'm gonna go like that. And to put this one down here. And then I'm just gonna get a little Fabri-Tac. Phew. Got it done, huh? Yay me. That's unusual. Kathy says, unfortunately, the name was appropriate. Ah, poor Poop. Poor Poopy. All right, now I'm just gonna try to get a straight line here. Now this is gonna come through this open weave here. So I'm just gonna tap it down. And then I'm gonna leave that open till that dries. And I'm done. Let's see. There we have it. Yay, I finished one during a stream. Woo, woo, woo. Thanks for being here and joining me today on Spring Ahead Sunday. If everything goes as planned, we'll stream again tomorrow evening at 5:30. I'll start early evening, and hope to see some of you then. If you can join me, that'd be great. Thanks for your encouragement and helping me with a few things. That's always fun, right? Have a great day, guys. Don't forget, you've got some other streams to watch and available to you later this afternoon. If you've got nothing to do, you feel like kicking back and relaxing and getting some inspiration. Thank you, Susan. And I did it. I did it. Yeah, I'm well pleased with it. It's not a Diane Fago, but that's okay, right? I used bigger things. This one could use a little more glue, I think. But I cut things apart that I wouldn't normally. APG Jamie is premiering next. Okay, wonderful. That's good to know. And then usually around 2, we have Tanya McGuire will pop on if she's feeling up to it. And yeah, like how it could, yeah, yes, exactly, Susan. It's cool. And then Sandra, usually at 4 on Sundays, and then Mary later on in the evening. So you got some options, okay? Cool. All right, guys, thanks for joining me. Hope to see you soon. Don't forget, take time to be creative and enjoy the journey. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Yes, thank you to the mods for sure.